If you're tired, confused, or searching for direction, you're not alone. A golden opportunity is a guide for anyone longing for clarity, strength, and inner peace. These teachings offer not just knowledge, but a way to live, a way to understand yourself, a way to let go, a way to breathe again. Let this be your safe space. Your journey begins now. A golden opportunity. Becoming a separate and unbiased observer, we come to see the body and mind as they really are. This is the essence of Vipassana meditation. We are very fortunate to be alive in a time where the genuine teachings of the Buddha are still available, and we are an exemplary few who take a sincere interest in studying them. This is a special and rare opportunity. What a wonderful opportunity we have to be born human beings who can learn the Buddha's teachings. The teachings of the Buddha are crystal clear, and the truth of them is verifiable in one's own experience. When we practice the Buddha's teachings, the Dhamma, we will see obvious and quick results. Upon understanding the Dhamma, many of the Buddha's disciples exclaimed, "It is crystal clear," as if something that was turned upside down is now right side up. It is easy. We turn something up that was face down. How hard could this be? My Lord, your teachings are so clear that it is like setting things straight that were upside down, opening that which was closed, pointing the way to one who is lost, or setting lanterns along a dark path in the hopes that those who have good sight can find their way. A disciple of the Buddha's teachings are so valuable in the beginning as they point us in the right direction, in the middle as they make perfect sense, showing us what is right, what is wrong, and we can verify the truth for ourselves. In the end, as we truly wash away the impurities in our hearts and minds, and suffering can truly be disappeared, step by step. The Buddha's teachings are extraordinary, as they are accessible to those of all walks of life. Buddhism teaches us to study ourself. Our body and our mind, of course, are what we call ourself. So we need to study our body and our mind. The Buddha taught that we will suffer as a result of love. Anything we love will be the cause of our suffering. The things that we love the most are this body and mind of ours. We love them because we think these things can bring us happiness. For example, we love our eyes. We don't want to go blind. We want to see beautiful things. If our eyes could see only ugly and scary things, we wouldn't want to have eyes. Similarly, our ears let us hear nice sounds. If we could but hear only sounds we didn't want to hear, then we wouldn't want to have ears. Our sense organs, through which we see, hear, smell, taste, and touch, allow us to experience the outside world. They make us believe that the world is valuable and that it can bring us happiness. When the world brings us pains and sorrows, we still keep dreaming up things to hope for. We are filled with hopes of permanent happiness, hopes of our situation being permanently good and our minds at peace. The truth is that all things are temporary. Since we wish for the impossible to occur, we inevitably suffer. Our wishes can never come true. When we start to examine this body and this mind, we will see that they are suffering and that they are nothing special at all. When we see this truth clearly, we will let go of all attachment to the body and mind, and once we are no longer attached to the mind, there will be no more attachment to anything at all. There is nothing we love more than ourself, the body, and the mind. We attach to the body and mind because we don't see the truth that they are suffering. The goal of Buddhism is to be free from personal suffering. This is called enlightenment or nirvana. There is no more suffering when we are no longer attached to the body and to the mind, because the body and mind are what suffer. There are 4 stages of enlightenment on this path. Stage number 1. The first objective is to become a stream enterer, sotapanna. The stream enterer has eliminated the wrong view that there is a self, that the body and mind are a person or have some entity in them we can call me. He or she has reached full fruition in morality and has established a small amount of concentration and wisdom. Stage number 2, once returner, sakadagami. The once returner has quick and automatic mindfulness that renders impurities of mind weak and powerless. He or she has reached full fruition in morality and has established an intermediate level of concentration and a small amount of wisdom. Stage number 3, non-returner, anagami. The non-returner has released all attachment to the body. He or she has no more aversion and no more desire that results from seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and touching. He or she has reached full fruition in morality and concentration and established an intermediate level of wisdom. Stage number 4. The 4th and final objective is to become an arahant. The arahant is fully enlightened, released from impurities, and has no more attachment to even the mind. He or she has reached full fruition in morality, concentration, and wisdom, and is free from suffering. There are 4 stages of enlightenment on this path. The arahant, a fully enlightened one, has reached the destination. Essentially, Buddhism is about the right view, clearly seeing, correctly understanding the phenomena that arise in the body and mind. Clearly seeing the truth of all phenomena, the mind releases attachment to them. This is seeing, with crystal clarity, the 4 noble truths, the truths of suffering, its cause, its end, and the path leading to its end. Suffering is the truth of body and mind. Our duty with respect to suffering is to observe it. When we fully understand suffering and see the truth of body and mind with crystal clarity, we abandon the cause of suffering, desire. In that moment, we know the end of suffering as the path to its end emerges. If we can see and fully accept the truth, we will suffer no more. The 4 noble truths are the most profound and important teachings. If we don't see suffering with crystal clarity, then we will struggle endlessly in the cycle of birth and death, the all-encompassing cycle of suffering, birth, aging, sickness, and death. Those who have attained enlightenment dwell in the noble truths. They see the truth of life, the truth of the world, the truth of the universe. The duty of Buddhists is to study the Dhamma until we see the truth and dwell in it as the enlightened ones do. The Buddhist way is that of listening, reading, contemplation, and practicing to see the truth of what we have learned. The first of the noble truths is called suffering. Suffering refers to body and to mind. Currently, we can't see that the body and mind are suffering. We still think that the body is suffering sometimes, but happy at other times, and that the mind is suffering at times, but happy at other times. If we still see the body and mind as only suffering sometimes and happy at other times, we will not let go of attachment to them. We will still think there is a chance to make them happy. We will still love and cherish them. So we keep struggling to make them content and comfortable. When we don't see the Dhamma, when our heart still doesn't understand the 4 noble truths and doesn't see that the body and mind are suffering, then we will not be able to let go of attachment to the body and mind. The components of suffering include birth, aging, sickness, death, losing what we love and not getting what we want. Such is the suffering of the human experience. In short, the body and mind are suffering itself. When we love and cherish the body and mind, then the cause of suffering occurs. The cause of suffering is desire, wanting and craving. We want this body and this mind to be happy and free from suffering. The body and mind are already suffering in and of themselves. When desire arises to make this mind and body happy or free from suffering, we can see that suffering occurs. Whenever there is wanting, the mind is not peaceful. It struggles. Whenever there is struggle, there is suffering. The body and mind are suffering already, and when wanting occurs, an extra load of suffering is added to the mix. Desire for this state to remain. Desire for this state to pass. The cause of suffering is desire. Desire can be for a state to remain, a state to arrive, or a state to pass. The struggle to get, to keep, and to end things allows suffering to continue endlessly. Desire, therefore, is the cause of suffering. When we don't understand the truth of suffering, the cause of suffering is sure to arise. When desire arises, there is a struggle for an other state than the present one. A false reality is fabricated, an idea that something else is better. And this is created by the mind. The end of suffering will not be experienced. The end of suffering is nirvana. Nirvana is the unconditioned state, where the mind is free from all fabrication, desire, and craving. The mind that attains nirvana is truly and completely at peace. When we see suffering with crystal clarity, we will not attach to it anymore. All desire will disappear on its own, and we will reach the end of suffering. When the truth of suffering is fully understood in one's heart and one's own experience, the cause of suffering, desire, is abandoned automatically right in that moment. Nirvana, the end of suffering, is experienced automatically right in that moment. The noble path to the end of suffering reaches fruition automatically in that same moment. The Buddha taught that we should clearly understand the Four Noble Truths, and he also taught us the way to understand them. We are to observe and know suffering. The body and mind are what the Buddha refers to as suffering. We are to know body and mind until we see that they are suffering. When we see this with crystal clarity, the cause of suffering will be abandoned, the end of suffering will be realized, and the noble path to the end of suffering will have reached fruition. It will all happen on its own and all in one instant. The noble path is the direction we take to reach. The way to know suffering that the Buddha taught is called the practice of vipassana. It is to know in a very special way the three characteristics of the body and the mind. The three characteristics are impermanence, anicca, nothing is permanent; unsatisfactoriness, dukkha, nothing persists, meaning nothing can persist in the same state for very long; non-self, anatta, nothing can be controlled. We practice vipassana in order to see the three characteristics of body and mind. The practice of vipassana is used in order to see the three characteristics of body and mind. Impermanence. Everything in the world is forever changing. Unsatisfactoriness. Oppressed by suffering, nothing can persist in the same state for very long. Non-self. Everything is conditioned, arising out of causation and beyond anyone's control.